Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm sort of broke, I guess. The worst part of my flu is over. Oh, I have a voice again. I don't cough like every other second. My headaches are gone. My migraine is gone. I'm not vomiting 3 times a day anymore. That's good again. Uh, I still feel very weak, so there won't always be videos depending on how stressful the day was. But today was good. So let's do the video, and I'll eventually also upload my thoughts and just analysis of the Epics and Masters semifinals and finals. I haven't watched the games myself yet, and it's something I want to do because I've covered all the other games for the most part. Anyway, let's do Guild War, and this is the second last Guild War before RNL, and I already have a very toxic RNL comp in mind for Friday. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's dive right into today's Guild War. Today, we are fighting a guild called Memo. I hope they get the memo that we might actually win, but enough with bad puns. I'll be attacking Shotaro first. Let me check. Yeah, Dido's tower is gone. That was the last one of the bigger ones. Sadly, there's no stronghold or fortress left. Kinda late today, but what can you do? Anyways, round 1. Yulha, Genesis Ras, and Bossarunka. So I'll be going with my cringe RB. He's really bad, but he's gonna win because he has 90% evasion. Actually, no, he's not gonna win because 10%, it's Guild War, so you add 1-0 to everything in Guild War, and that's the chance of happening. So 100% chance that Ras will just S2 RB and kill him right away. But that's gonna be it then. I don't mind. Nodal is gonna win this anyway. So, after that, we've got Bystander, Frieren, and Wedge of the Mir. So I'll be going with... oh, by the way, I forgot about the gear. So this is Nodos. And Ilinov. Standard stuff. Back row? Yeah, not back row. Bottom team, we've got my Festive Eater. Standard stuff, I'd say, with Book, so we can Soulban. Then we've got a super tanky Yulha, Green Yulha. She's on a reset E. I believe with young Senya, it's going to be so much damage that everything's gonna pop anyway. I don't think immunity is that important. I'm not gonna resist Tenebria, but might as well. 35 KHP, 2k defense roughly, with the 10% from Young Senya's RT as well as her 50% release. I should be at 40k HP, so it's gonna be a lot of damage, and she's on Pursuit immunity as well, so pretty good stuff, I'd say. Let's see how this goes, and like I said, watch 10% happen. This Ras is gonna hit my RB. Unless, for some magical reason, Boss Arunga has highest HP, but I doubt that. Alright, watch. Nice. Holy... It actually worked. I mean, it doesn't matter. Let's just press for some extra damage here, because we have increased damage against light units. Let's cleanse ourselves off. Yeah, this also cleanse this RB. Who cares? The good part about this is when RB dies, he comes back, and I'll take another turn. This Rocket Punch Arunka, I see. Let's do some more damage. Yeah, RB without a Tad buff just isn't it. Let's get rid of Ras here. Second attack is going into Yulha to finish her off, because she already wasted her S3. And we might actually be able to save... Check in the centers into... We don't hate Rocket Punch Arunka enough. Oh, RB survived. Nice, no losses. Very nice. All right, let's see. So naturally, the tenor buffs first. We got, we outsped the freedom, which is very nice for us. As expected, we suffered all the debuffs. So let's push the freedom back. Ideally, we kill her, but we'll find out. All right. But the enemy team goes poof, I suppose. Let's see what is it. I mean, everybody survives here, it's like... Yeah. Alright. Ideally, we get countered here. Oh, perfect! We actually did get countered. Oh, it's sometimes slightly fortunate, I guess. So let's see how much damage that Yulha deals, huh? 12. Very nice and clean. Very nice and clean. Let's move on to the next attack. Alright, next attack of the day. We'll be going against something new as well, from Witch Wolf, Balian Armid, and Notos. Now, when I see this, I'm like, Armid's targeting is random. So it's either gonna be Notos, which is a complete waste of stats, or it's gonna be Balian, and it's gonna be kind of interesting. And if it were me, because I kind of like this idea here, under one condition. And that condition is that this Balian is on injury set. If the Balian is on injury set and also managed to get crit chance and some crit damage on her, then this idea is pretty good, because it would technically counter what I'm trying to do here. I guess we'll have to find out. This guy's only Soul rank 4, but Soul rank doesn't need much. But yeah, if this is an injured Balian, this could get very interesting. I maybe might be losing, but I feel like Setsukas should still have this in the long term. So the gear here, Chloe standard stuff, nothing too fancy. 130 ER, so I don't need immunity. Setsuka standard build. And then we've got Fat Cat also on my standard Guild War build, which I might actually just keep. Yeah, here's the last unit that I re-geared, or the first unit that I re-geared for this. So I actually might just keep this unless I took away something. No, I can't keep this because I use Xeno pieces and I use Xeno in Arena. But yeah, something like this I'll do eventually. And I like this build. Round 2, we've got RB, Sea Phantom, and Biblis. So my Elnaf is gonna tank a lot of damage, I would assume here. I only have 100 ER, which I don't think is enough to resist the strip from Sea Phantom. For that case, I still need it anyway. For that case, she's gonna be with 40% less HP, and that's gonna be it. Whatever. Then we've got Christy here, 296 ER on Bastion of Pelusha. This would mean I don't technically need immunity on my Notos. I still have it. And same old stuff, pretty good build. And the way this goes, just to have an easier time against this, the first S2 of Notos is going into RB. This will also trigger the Biblis passive. The second S2, the S1 from Notos is also going into RB to kill him off. And then the last S2 is going to kill off the Biblis. So it's going to be 3 or potentially just 2 versus 1. Against Sea Phantom, and then just gonna be fine. It's gonna suck to lose enough, but what can you do? Like, there's nothing I can do about losing enough here, but I don't technically need enough that much. But let's go. Should be fine. Brackets, I hope. And let's see if this is actually an injured Balian. That would be kind of funny. With a little... Oh, it's a speed Balian. Yeah, that's worthless. It's also, yeah, Brother wasted his entire That's what I meant. The targeting from my parry hit, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. I could stun the Notos here, but is there any point to? No, I actually do want to go into the field just so he doesn't have any buffs. And we can get debuffed. So now that I know that this is a speed blind, I can just freely attack into her. Of course, she would get hit. We miss, which is nice. Let's see if... Oh yeah, this can't... Oh yeah, this is 64k damage. He can't hit us because he's on the cell already. Yeah, that damage is not it. Aim at misses, very nice. Alright. So on average 2 more attacks and yeah. Perfect. Next attack. The blind is gone and yeah, I can press auto. Let's just deactivate skills here. I don't have any souls, so kinda whatever. Sitsuka healing up randomly, which is very nice. Aim at wasting her turns, incredible. Alright, we can press buttons again. We are out of the Nodos phase, or domain. And that's Jova. From here now, it's just autoing. It's like very unlosable. Like I said, this Beeline on speed set is just not it. Like, I don't know what he's trying to accomplish here, because he has to know that the AI will always press S3 regardless with Nodos, and aim at his random targeting. So kinda, what are we doing, brother? Alright, Nodos is gone. And now just aim at versus world. Yay, counter! We lapped so much, or took so many turns that my S3 is back again. And the funny part is that both Setsuka and Fat Cat still had their buffs with 1 turn remaining, which is kind of funny. My god, aim it. Can we... please. Also, can we dodge and counter? Thank you. Alright, finally over. Let's go for the next attack. At least there's some variety in the enemy comps today. Not with mine, but at least the enemy comps are cool. I like the idea, honestly, but aim it was not it. Alright, as expected, Sea Phantom moves first. I don't know why RB is in the back row. Having Biblis in the back row is so much... Oh, Biblis moves anyway. My bad, my bad. Yeah, like I mentioned, minus 40% HP on Ilanov. Kinda sucks, but what can you do? Alright, so let's kill off Garby. Yep, there he goes. Let's check whether he's on a dodge RD. Because if he is, I'll push something else. Wait, was that lifesteal? That's... no. Alright. Bye-bye, Biblis. Brackets, I hope. Yeah. Alright, let's press S3. Let's press auto because no, we are waiting. I mean, I could also just end the recording right here because we all know that I'm not gonna lose this to a random, to a single sea phantom. Yeah, I guess I'll spare you guys the suffering because this is gonna take 2 minutes or so. It's kind of annoying. So, see ya for the last attack of the day. Alright, last attack for today against BMK24. We'll be going against Lady of the Scales, Frieren, and Genesis Ras in round 1. And I'll be just popping Genesis Ras right away with my Reinhardt for 27. We'll have 2 Ras, we'll have 3 Ras. He's gonna pop, which is gonna be very nice for us. Most likely Frieren dies right after that, but it's kind of whatever. She did her job. There's the Ilanav, there's the Notos, and the reason why I'm doing this is basically I can then S2 with Notos onto the Frieren and kill them both at the same time, and then I just save time, and because the last attack of the day I don't mind losing a unit. Bottom team, the Setsuka, Harsedi, and Arunka. Ideally, my what's her name, Luna goes before Genesis Ras, but I don't count on it that much. But anyways, this is the Luna standard stuff. I slowed her down for this. We will sub on S3 turn 1. She needs some more bulk than usual, so she's usually faster than this. Should be fine. Here's my Genesis Ras. On symbol, very important because the seal is not enough to guarantee hits on Setsuka. So we need a symbol for that as well. And then we've got my standard boss Aronka on POV. I can get some stuff here. Cool. So POV protection set, yada, all the good stuff, standard cringe. And I should pretty much just get rid of most of this. So let's go and see how this performs. Apparently this second combo that I'm using has a 0 lose chance so far. Or 0 losses, so to say. Alright. Actually, I could have also just pilfered the Frieren just so she does less damage, but I kind of feel like, meh, whatever. Also, this Genesis Ras is kind of fast. He's 200 speed, roundabout. But he has expected Ras pops right away. And goes to Frieren. Renak survives this one, which is very cool. Now Renak dies, which is kinda sad. So just in case I don't want to kill off the Ras by accident, so I've forcefully pressed S1 onto Frieren here. Ras heals up a bit, but that doesn't matter. Alright, all the cringe damage is now over, and we can 2-for-1 kill here. Brackets, I hope. Yeah. Very nice and clean. And as expected, Renak just dies, but at this point, like, eh. A worthy sacrifice. Alright, last attack of the day. Let's see if this works out. It would appear that my enemy moves entirely before me. Color me surprised. And this is kind of expected, so let's just press this button. 27k, sure. Everybody moving before, the one unit that matters the most. We don't hate this game enough, my friends. We truly do not hate this game enough. Alright. It's S2, probably proccing Setsuka's counter. Oh wait, she can't. Anyways, I don't have. Oh yeah, resist naturally. Whatever. Reduce the amount of mitigation from PV. Okay, Setsuka survived. I'll just get rid of her city here. Setsuka's not gonna do anything at all. I don't know who's high attack, but we'll find out. Yeah, it's fine. Very nice and clean, even with the worst kind of. That was literally the worst RNG possible, and it still worked out perfectly fine. So, actually good comp. That wraps up today's Guild War. Very nice. Should be a nice and clean win unless the rest of our people int, which I don't think they will. So yeah, let's wrap this up. Thank you all for watching. Kind of easy Guild War today, but sometimes you need some breathers, right? Guild War ends in 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, so it's gonna be a lot sweatier. And I'm gonna go turbo safe over the next 2 weeks. But it's gonna be interesting with RML's release. And it's gonna be super toxic as well. But I suppose we'll find out how to make this work. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Maybe I'll do the E7 Masters video tomorrow. Have a good one, and see you later. Bye-bye.